first carry for Kenyon Drake. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
McMillan on
the last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, Murray. It's complete to Drake. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? Flushed out right. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Drake. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
Back at the 38-yard line.
Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory right at the 40. Now Drake. In on the stop defensively, Raekwon McMillan.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On play action, it's Murray. He'll buy some time right. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
At the 8-yard line.
On 1st and goal, Drake. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
At the Dolphins.
Here's Murray. They'll roll him out right. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kyler Murray scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
The kick is no good. Zane Gonzalez to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. First carry now for Jordan Howard. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Brought down at the 26.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Fitzpatrick will hand this to Howard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively a dime look, 6 DBs. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They do go for it. It's Tagovailoa going deep here for Parker. They find some open field here. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
The 4th down pass. Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On second down, it's Drake. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 6-0 our score after one. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Running, it's Drake. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 10 more there and another first down.
That's another Cardinals first down.
Murray now on first down. Being chased out left. His throw caught right around the 6. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
21.
A nice gain of 21, Young. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Cardinals push further out in front. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
They'll try and run with Drake. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 to score as they regroup with 1st and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man is Matt Breida. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Breida, the ball carrier.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now Tua. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
It's been such an impressive first half to get that lead. They'll find Williams on the slant. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First target, first catch, and a first down. On first down, here's Breida.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. They run for it with Breida. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. They're able to locate Wilson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 16. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 13-yard line.
On 2nd down, Tua. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
3rd and inches.
And how about the dime look here? 6 DBs on 3rd and inches.
Daring them to run the ball.
They'll try to run for it with Howard. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 1-score game. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Cardinals 14, Dolphins 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
First down, Murray. Eluding the pressure right. Going deep for Hopkins. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. As they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Rolling to his left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. It's Larry Fitzgerald from Kyler Murray. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
It got his man complete. 20, 10, and he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
All right, Coach, thank you. And we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. This will make it into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out.
He's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The second quarter starts off with a bang as they snag over 30 yards. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. On first down, they run with Howard. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st down.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Now they go screen, it's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Complete.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Tua again. This is Howard. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And that is going to be incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back.
The result of the play is a turnover.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Parker unable to get that one, but it's going to be 2nd down.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. There goes a deep ball, end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Matt Breida, his 2nd touchdown of the night. Now the Dolphins have tied it. Now they can take the lead with the extra point.
That is today's NFL, isn't it? If you're going to be a running back in this league, you've got to be complete to stay on the field, at least for those 3 downs we talk about. Got to be able to catch it, which he's doing quite well in this one. 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, a little unconventional. He hasn't been able to cross the goal line as a runner, but as you say, twice as a receiver. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
A conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They'll start the drive with Drake. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
1-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Right back to Drake. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
Drake. That's good for a Cardinals. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st down, Drake. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 10, 1st down, Arizona. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
The 38-yard line.
From the gun, it's Drake. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 now. Murray.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
And 3.
Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Shaq Lawson able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Murray's got to have this one. And he's got Fitzgerald. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. From the gun, Murray escaping the pressure right. That is caught at the 7. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 28 yards. And the Cardinals have retaken the lead. So here's a big play for the Cardinals as they'll go for 2. Now Murray out to his left. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe.
The score, Cardinals 26.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. Normally, you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They'll run on first down. It's Howard. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
First down, Miami.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. A quick throw there out to Williams. That catch good for only a couple.
Complete to Preston Williams. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Play action. Now it's Tua. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Flush to his right. It's complete. It's Fitzgerald. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got it? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Finds the open target, Arnold. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Now Murray rolling to his right. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Ken Crawley. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. On the move to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
And on 3rd and 3, they decided to go with a dime package. Yeah. 6 DBs.
Yeah, you're right. They've got 6 out there. Murray going to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. And he's got Rome. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
Sacked. A loss of 7.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. From the gun, it's Tua. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Byron Murphy, and a big turn. Over there as his guys will get the football back.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.